everyone, and welcome to our I Pick My Butt video, more Survivor.io, and if you haven't heard already, we're getting 2 new heroes added to the game. Yes, that's right, new heroes, and where this is an exciting thing, I am actually excited for this, but I will say it does make me wonder the future of the game. And I say this because I see a lot of similarities in Survivor.io as I did with Archero, and I played Archero for a good 3-4 years. Ever since it first came out, I've recently stopped playing. And one of the big questions people ask me is, why did you stop playing Archero? And I tell them, I'm sick of the crappy drop rates inside the game. There just seems to be too many things, and there's always so many things that they just don't end up fixing. And then I have people ask me, why did I switch to Survivor.io? And my main answer usually is, this feels like how Archero felt when it first came out. Now I will say I absolutely do love this game, but I do give a timer about a year before I think they're gonna absolutely ruin the game by adding too much stuff, and that's me personally. I don't like all the extra stuff that they add inside the game, but at this point it's still fun for me and it's not too overloaded. Now, out of the 2 new heroes that we're seeing, this is the one leak image we have here, and it's being called Caddis, which looks like to be some sort of healing cat. Now, when Archero first introduced our heroes, they actually introduced 5 of them at the same time. And where one was a free to give, the other one cost coins, not a big deal. The next one cost gems, not a big deal. But then after that, it was going and costing actual real money. And that was the only way to get these heroes at that time. And months later, they eventually added levels to all these heroes to make it where you could even increase your attack and health point stats. And to take it one step further, later they came out with shards, which was finally a way that you could get these purchased heroes for free by collecting shards inside the game. It all sounds great so far, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, it does. But where the downfall comes in is the drop rates of all this. Now take for example, you beat a chapter or lose one like I did here, and you get all these goodies of scrolls and gear. Now say we have a new currency that comes out there, you would think that that just gets added right on top to those other things. But what if I told you that instead of getting added, they say, hey, we're gonna take away a couple of these scrolls and replace them with this new currency. And yes, it will be great to get that new currency, but it will take away from the progression of other things inside the game and ultimately slow it down. We kind of saw this with the daily shop where we used to have 3 tabs in order to buy the scrolls or scripts, whatever you want to call them, and now one of them has been replaced with a tech part. Yes, tech parts are cool, but we used to get a lot more scripts out of it. I mean, that last one I got replaced, there was a good amount you could get by purchasing it just with some coins. Now, the other concern I have is if they do add more stuff, even more events and so on, the energy is going to get used up on more different things because you're going to grind more stuff. And we're still stuck at 30 energy. They've been doing this at Archero. It's been 20 energy since the games came out. People have complained for years about it. Still 20 energy inside the game. And we saw this when the daily challenge came out inside the game. 10 energy to play it. You could play it twice for free. You play it a third time, spend some gems, but still 10 energy on that. You have quick raids. If you want to play the chapters, you're going to find that it's harder and harder to get energy inside the game and be forced to spend in case you want to get more to play the game more. But as I said, this is all just my opinion. A lot of you might like all the extra stuff in it, and you might grind the game, spend some coins, spend some money, and really enjoy it. But for me, I get leery, and it does kind of ruin it a little bit for me. So just saying, keep this in the back of your mind. Don't be surprised if it happens, because I have a good feeling it will happen. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.